DivaGurl rose to the top of the charts with 4 top 10 singles. It was hit after hit after hit after hit.
And as we said before, we'll say again, we are DivaGurl.
Monet, Lachey, Sade, and Kiana had a unique formula. 4 girls united by one relentless goal, superstardom.
The latest girl group, DivaGurl, is here. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
What's happening? So let's introduce her. Let's start right here.
I'm Kiana. I'm the lead vocalist.
All right.
I'm Monet. I'm the second lead vocalist.
Okay.
I'm Lachey. I'm the dancer of the group.
Okay.
I'm Sade. I am the harmony of the group. And I'm the big boss, not little.
Oh. well, own it then.
But as their star began to rise, DivaGurl imploded. Fans weren't surprised to learn that behind the glitter and behind the glamour, cracks in their foundation were forming.
Does everything I have to do be contingent upon what y'all is doing?
We a group.
So we walk together like this?
What the real tea is, she's turning down our vocals all the way down. You don't hear them, so low. She's a solo act.
I got one thing to tell you though. I had somebody else record me.
Why would you do that? Now it's we a group, fuck the group.
Get the trash, your mama's trash.
Now the women who moved the world with their breakout anthem Stand on Business are finally telling it like it is.
We thought she had it under control, but she just started fucking up.
Being a part of DivaGurl was the ride of a lifetime until it just wasn't anymore.
They can't sing a cappella because they can't sing.
Through unreleased footage from their reality show, never before seen images, untold stories, and raw revelations from those who lived it firsthand, we'll uncover the secrets behind the rise and fall of DivaGurl. DivaGurl had been a record-breaking, chart-topping success for Underground Records, but the group came to an unexpected end in the spring of 2025. To understand the fall of DivaGurl, we have to go back to the beginning. Kiana was born on the south side of Chicago on September 20th, 1993, to R&B legends Peaches and Cream. Since her conception, music was in her blood.
I grew up watching my mom perform. You know, she did music, she wrote.
My mom was the type of mom that always made sure I knew what was going on in the world around me. She was always saying, don't go chasing waterfalls. You know what I'm saying? I was raised with only her because she was never messing with no scrubs. And it was always just like I was her baby, baby, baby. You know what I mean?
I did have a group back in the 90s. We had a little motion, you know. Oh my God, we had a song called Melt in Your Mouth. Okay, it was number 7 on the BAPS soundtrack, yeah. It was chaotic, fabulous, and also exhausting. But I did give Kiana some good advice. Always sing louder than everybody, even if it ain't your part, and make sure your money's honey is always together.
In middle school, Kiana met Sade in choir class. The two became inseparable.
Her mama, they cool, you know.
DivaGurl was originally Sade's brand, okay? She was selling lashes, and it wasn't selling.
I had a lash company, which was called DivaGurl LLC. And yeah, I was the one to be like, okay, let me put all my money into this and make it something. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the pandemic hit. And my girl Kiana was like, you know, let's make up a girl group. You got this company, let's make this happen.
So we decided to maybe try to switch it up, you know what I'm saying? Like, we heard about the SBA giving out the PPE loans, and we just figured that we could clean the money through doing the group. I mean, I've always sang down. Whoa! That's some shit you ain't heard of. I've always been a singer, so when she decided to do that, I said, hey, fuck it, let's do it.
Their bond deepened, and soon they aligned with Monet, a talented demo singer they met at a local event.
I think as a group, we do very, very well together. Is there times that I feel like I can go solo? Yes, but we ain't gonna speak on that.
The trio found their final piece in Lachey, who started as the group's choreographer before stepping into the spotlight as the 4th member.
I'm in my element. I'm the dancer, so I'm always here to,
No tea, no shade.
So, can you sing?
I can hold a note.
Together, they became DivaGurl.
We don't really have a manager. We kind of just like work together, figure it out. We don't believe like, you know, it's like we
don't have a manager, but somebody, if anybody the manager,
I'm gonna make sure it gets
somebody.
With the help of Monet's friend, producer KP, the group recorded a series of demos, leading to a bidding war that eventually landed them their first record deal with Underground Records.
Well, Monet brought me the opportunity, and I thought it was smart, man. I felt like the industry was missing a group. I felt like there was a pocket for that, and what I do, you know? I felt like 1 + 1 = 2, you know what I mean? I've been able to make a couple things happen, you know what I'm saying?
So KP and I go way back when I used to work at Spotify. And so when he found out that I started Underground Records, he brought me DivaGurl. I just knew that they were the group for us.
Underground Records had big plans for DivaGurl. They launched a 4-tier strategy for what they called diva domination.
It was gonna be easy, activating and amplifying on all cylinders. We were gonna be producing a reality TV show, opening up on a tour, partnering with brands, lots of brand deals, and launching an album so we could go on a world tour.
Beyond my abilities as a producer and a developer, I felt like Samantha understood the vision, and I felt like the girls understood the vision at the time. Me and Sade would be splitting everything 50-50, from photo shoots, studio time, and just everything overall. And DivaGurl was developing, so I was really excited about signing the deal.
I had to manage my expectation with these girls because, I don't know, Underground said they wanted a 2-year commitment from us, and I was game because I knew I needed a way to break in, so I just went with it, but hey.
I personally would have went with a big machine, but Sade and them, they thought they was gonna be top priority at Underground Records, but I told Kiana, if the contract has more pages in the Bible, then you need to pray on it, okay? But me personally, honey, I would've just, I would've went with Kelly Rowland.
Underground's investment on the girls was high stakes. If they popped, everyone involved would see massive returns within just 2.5 years. If their investment was fruitless, they'd risk bankruptcy.
All we needed was a hit single to hit the ground running. And that's when we got SOB.
Yeah, man, SOB was everywhere. That was amazing. My aunties, my cousins back home, they were loving it. Like, I got a lot of love from SOB. Yeah, and the doors kind of opened up for us in the industry.
S.O. I stand on this. I did all the lead vocals. That took us into the stratosphere. I mean, we were climbing the charts and then some. I mean, it was so crazy. I remember Chris Brown wanted to get on the remix. I mean, we made it so big. I'll never forget the time Babyface called me and told me, y'all got it. It was huge. Michael even visited me in a dream. Jackson, that is.
With diva domination underway, things took a dramatic turn.
Oh, shit. Y'all crazy.
She was not supposed to see that.
Everybody knew it was more to KP and Monet's relationship. They were kind of like delusional to think that we didn't know.
So I did a test and...
Wait, a test for what?
I'm pregnant.
Wait, by who?
By you.
Are you guys expecting a child or like?
I don't even know the question to answer that question. That's the one everybody's been asking me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Shortly after the success of SOB and right before their debut tour, the girls was down one diva.
The first show is tomorrow. I've secured you all 10 p.m. flights to Atlanta.
10 p.m.?
10 p.m.
Is there not another flight out of here? I have an appointment in the morning.
I guess you're just gonna have to go straight to the airport.
But I'm not gonna have my luggage.
Better to make the show than to not have your luggage.
It's not.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not. I'm gonna have to wait 4 days.
Okay, well, either that or you missed the show.
Ain't nobody missing no shows. Period.
Thank you.
Monet got her luggage but left the group.
She ain't no diva. We don't have anything against her. We felt like we could just move on without her.
Kiana was actually fighting with Monet, and so I thought this was the perfect vehicle for Shay since she was already flopping and we needed something that was going to make her a success. And that's when I knew we needed to change Shay's name to Shantae and make her a part of the whole group.
I think the girls are cute. You know, I'm kind of just sussing them out, but I'm really ready to be a star here.
Shantae is DivaGurl, am I right? This is DivaGurl. Shantae saved the day. I mean, we showed the world 4 girls. We couldn't give them 3. Yet.
After revamping the lineup, Kiana, Sade, Lachey, and now Shantae went out on a national tour opening up for Kiki Palmer.
Before we bring Kiki out,
We got a girl group we want y'all to check out.
We opened for Kiki Palmer on tour, and that was like the most like life-changing thing for me at the time. Obviously, like I've been doing this for a little bit and I met some cool people, but that's like one of my childhood favorites.
Leveraging the success of SOB and the visibility of touring, DivaGurl capitalized and released their follow-up single, Rock With You.
Rock With You is 1000% the best song choice. Plus, we have Lachey, who's coming in with all this energy. She's giving us this dope rap, and it's just something that the industry has been needing. You know, the industry really needs the flavor that we're bringing. I mean, it's a little bit of Mary J. Blige, it's a little bit, let's get it crunk up on you know what I mean?
I'm very excited to be on set of the DivaGurl Rock With You music video. I'm ready to finally showcase my rapping skills because I know y'all been waiting for it. Don't fret, I got you, baby, okay?
The girls have been fighting?
Just like creative differences.
Okay. Okay. Some people would say there's been like diva behavior.
Just from the ones who feel like they're above.
I get the video in an email, right, before it comes out, and I'm watching it, and I get to the end of the video, and it's a whole scene of gold paint being poured on Kiana, but we had no idea. Like, that was my first time hearing about it, and we were in the same fucking meeting.
Some of the girls get it, you know, as they say, the girls that get it, the girls that don't. DivaGurl, not girls. Destiny's Child, not Beyonce. Just kidding, cut that out.
First one that you call when you get up off your flight, like saying that you want it, come and get it, yeah, it's on site. You be coming like it's gonna be your last time I fuck with you.
I kind of felt like it was shady, you know, but I really don't put too many things past Kiana. Believe who people are the first time, and she does things like that all the time. You know, she be doing the most, yeah. But it went viral on TikTok, you know, it got us our views and stuff. It helped, you know, our song go platinum, so.
Oh, yes! Kiana was bodied in that video. You know what I call that? A-R-T. It was amazing.
A random TikTok challenge catapulted their single and launched DivaGurl higher into the stratosphere. Their track went platinum, opening new doors and opportunities for DivaGurl.
Rock With You was the whole reason why the ladies were able to perform on the Doritos stage at the BET Awards. It was because that song was a hit. I mean, tomatoes, it wasn't televised, but that wasn't the point. The whole point was for the ladies to win the room and win over the crowd. And I think they did.
With their newfound fame, Underground Records doubled down on DivaGurl's marketing campaign. But with rising success came rising tensions. Sade found herself increasingly sidelined in business decisions, sparking resentment within the group.
You want to start?
I'm pretty sure I paid for it. Like, I literally brought in all the money for the group. I am the harmony of the group. I'm paying for our rehearsal time. We have to be on time. This group wouldn't be nothing without me because of the fact that I pay for all the studio time.
Always a true diva with Sade. I mean, since we were kids, she has had complaints.
Behind the curtains, things were beginning to heat up with Kiana and KP. KP began cutting Kiana in on different deals outside of the group, and she began getting preferential treatment, causing jealousy amongst the girls.
So what are you guys waiting on right now? I to perform! Honestly, Kiana to get ready.
Yeah, she's taking a long while, honestly.
She was being extra dramatic. She was getting all this extra attention that I felt like we were not getting. So it really turned the whole group's dynamic to something that like not a girl group, we're not together, we're really separate. So that's where it went wrong.
That'd be really cute.
Wait, so like, where's Kiana?
Oh, well, she like typically does her own thing. Like she has her own hair and makeup, you know.
Why?
That's just her.
I mean, don't we have to be at a meet and greet in a little bit?
I mean, she'll be there. That she just likes to do her own thing.
Oh.
That's just kind of how it is, like how it's been since we started. She just likes to do her own thing, so we just let her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Wait, so Sade pays for Kiana to have her own makeup artist?
Well, Kiana doesn't really ask for a lot of things. She just kind of does it, and that's just not my business. Like, she not stopping me from getting no bad.
Me.
Just wondering, can we turn up our mics a little bit?
I honestly, just having a conversation with Kiana,
Don't worry about her.
I don't.
Who do you think you are? Stop really singing.
It's a big deal if we have actual vocals.
Look, we'll just keep on. Can you give us 1 minute?
I don't understand if you already have the vocals.
Because y'all, I can literally hear it on stage, and it's getting on my nerves. The timing. Move your lips. No sound out. It's that simple. Let's do it. 5, 6, 7, 8. I stand up. I keep hearing you. I heard you on the I. It was very bad pitch, Mama. I heard that. I heard that.
I feel like my vocals were...
So what's been going on? Because you don't even know her like that. She just got in here.
I'm just trying to figure out what the issue is.
Okay, then sing then. Okay. No one came to see you, Otis.
The cracks in Lachey's spunky persona began to show. She began to show up late to sound checks and rehearsals. And after falling on stage in Brooklyn, Kiana orchestrated an intervention.
I have like a lot of anxiety, and I deal with like a lot of things. I have a lot of things on my shoulder, especially when we first started. I kind of stumbled on stage. I was doing too many things at the time. Yeah.
Do I talk about the shrooms? Oh, okay.
So Lachey was on shrooms.
Yes, all the time. We thought she was small microdosing, but my girl was taking it too far, too fast, and there was really nothing to help her at that point.
Things really reached a boiling point when Kiki Palmer suddenly removed DivaGurl from her tour. What started as a petty exchange of words escalated into a full-blown brawl between Kiana and Kiki.
Rumor has it that Kiki tried to cut DG's set list, right? And Kiana wasn't having that. She was pissed about that. And then that's when they started arguing all the way down to the KFC. And guess what happened? She threw a bucket of chicken at him.
I'm losing money. I can't keep spending money on y'all. What's going on?
The girl threw chicken on her. Fuck that bitch. I hate that hoe.
She ain't gonna talk to us no more. You stop.
Oh my God. I didn't throw a bucket of chicken at Kiki. That never happened. Next question.
I just think, sometimes people fight over money, but not in this situation. They were really fighting over the moment. Now, I love Kiki, I really do. I mean, the girl can act, sing, host, She's very talented, but she real petty. But she caught the right one with Kiana, okay? Because she just be popping off at the mouth. So she just thought she was gonna come up in there and cut DivaGurl's song. And they was only singing one song as is, so child, she was being petty.
At the peak of their success, breaking news hit the media, raising questions about DivaGurl's legitimacy. The IRS began a full-on investigation on Shanice Jones, aka Sade, for PPP loan fraud. It was kept under wraps that Sade took out a PPP loan during the 2020 pandemic to fund DivaGurl's expenses during their artist development stage. This was done under the influence of Kiana. And when shit hit the fan, Kiana kept her distance, causing Sade to resent her.
As far as I'm concerned, we got the money recouped with the Underground Records deal. But that was not enough for Sade, so she started boosting. And I mean, how you think we got all them clothes that we was wearing at the BET Awards? I don't know, I couldn't get with it.
You know, I always wondered, like, how was she paying for stuff? Because I ain't never see her work a day in life.
I told Sade, ain't nothing scarier than a bad weave and the IRS, okay? They will find you hiding under a rock in Morocco, okay? But see, Sade thought she was smarter than Uncle Sam. Spoiler alert, she wasn't. Bless her. Just God bless her.
I just knew that she was a hustler. Sade's always been a hustler. She always had her lashes going. She always had something going. She always knew how to get some money. So I never really looked too deep into it because the bills are always paid. When it was time for us to pay, I had my cash, she had her cash. And we figured it out, you know, and it's terrible she's in the situation she is, and you know, I try to keep in touch with her as much as I can, you know, but yeah, it's a messed up situation. It's fucked up.
Sade, you know, number 3 of DivaGurl. I found out that the IRS was after her when they tried to be after me at Underground Records. And that's when I just knew something was up. So I had my bookkeeper and my accountant, you know, go back and do a paper trail. And then that's how it got traced back to Sade. Started figuring out that she was doing money laundering during the pandemic with what is it? PPE? I don't know. But it was illegal and I didn't want my business to be any part of it. So that's how I found out. I found out kind of with the rest of the world, really.
As their label budget dwindled faster than expected, Underground Records began tightening its grip. Costs were soaring, and sacrifices had to be made. The first casualty was Shantae being removed from the group.
We had to get creative and think about where this group was really headed. And I just didn't think we needed her. We were already struggling at the beginning with her vocals.
Can you sing? I can sing. I can hold a note.
Could Shantae sing?
I stand on. Okay, one more time.
Wait, what are we doing?
You're off key. Fix it.
Dancing is the best thing that she could do. Singing, not so much.
I was going to say no comment, but I will say this. Trash.
With Sade's pending investigation and Lachey's secret battle with shrooms, Kiana and KP went back to the drawing board.
I got one thing to tell you though. I had somebody else record the record.
And why would you do that?
I just
it was the demo?
Nah, it was the official.
So she's a demo singer.
I had Monet cut the record.
Oh, Monet. And why is she still involved? She been out the group 2 bitches ago.
Well, you know she got my baby.
Okay. Anybody could do that.
But
I mean, what? So now because she fucked up and missed her birth control, she's all of a sudden the star of a group? She's not even Kelly or Michelle.
I was giving it to her to be a solo artist.
Why? What? Everything that we have been building upon, everything that we have been doing, I don't get how you could even think. Okay. Look. I'm not trying to make anything crazy or get, you know. I just know what we've got.
Do I give you everything you want?
You do, and that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. No more Diva.
So what's the plan?
So I was thinking.
I feel like me and Kiana are yin and yang. I feel like we just are the perfect match. I feel like we understand each other. And you know, just like Aaliyah and Timbaland, I feel like she's that for me, you know?
There was a lot going on, okay? There was a lot going on with KP, and when you're working with music with people, it goes to an intimate level that you don't expect. And I know from the outside looking in, people are thinking that's not professional, but you know what? You bear your heart to people.
I am a firm believer that every girl needs a little KP phase in their life. It doesn't hurt anything. Grammy, he had a car. I'll give him that. Now, he was messy. Just the way he was double dipping, it was just nasty. Nastiness. But I did give her some advice. Use it to your advantage, girl. Use it.
With limited resources, KP called in favors to heavyweights like Usher and Chris Brown to feature on Kiana's music. But the budget could only stretch far enough to secure a feature from Ray J, marking Kiana's first solo endeavor outside of DivaGurl. Meanwhile, as Sade was awaiting trial, she and Lachey found themselves in limbo with DivaGurl. Kiana, now prioritizing her solo single and negotiating a solo deal, began to drift further from the group.
What's all this?
What's up, ladies?
What's all this? What's this?
Y'all look good. You look real cozy.
Yeah, okay. So y'all got it. Y'all see it. I mean, what do y'all want me to say?
Clearly, you don't have an explanation.
What I didn't see was KP and Kiana until I saw it. That was crazy.
So, like you should have learned from the first time, right, KP?
Oh, man.
What was y'all point to come up in here and talk crap about? I mean, what was y'all wanting for real?
It's up there.
What is this going on without any communication?
Does everything I have to do be contingent upon what y'all is doing?
We a group.
So we walk together like this?
Yeah, we walk together like this because we a group.
Now it's we who, fuck the group.
Okay, girl. I mean, the least you can do is not turn down my vocals. How about that?
That was actually me.
I'm glad that he said the truth. Have y'all ever asked them bitches to sing a cappella? Have you? You can't. That's the problem. The vocals are shaky. Sade, she's always been good for singing in the hood. I'ma leave it at that. It's very much giving, it's not giving, and that's what we need, full notes. Full notes. So I turned him down, and I'm the bad guy. It was him. I called him, I let him know, hey, I don't hear Sade in the back. She's a great vocalist. Where's her vocals at? He said he didn't like the tone, said it sounded like Candy Birds. That was him. You know how much I love you. All regardless of all of this. All of this. I love you boots down. But at the end of the day, you was never really into a group. I'm the one who said we should do that. You were doing lashes, boo. You was doing lashes, boo. They wasn't even the individuals.
Y'all got it. Since y'all wanna act up.
Don't,
whatever.
Don't go.
Look, come on.
I don't know why.
Kiana, why do you have to?
I'm trying to be myself.
Okay, but now I have to keep picking between the two of you guys.
I'm still here.
Oh, brother. Every day.
See, anyone with ears could see that coming. It's giving Kiana Scherzinger. You know what I'm saying? The girl from Pussycat Dolls. You know, that's what it's given to me. And I'm a ride for my girl. I'm a ride for her. No matter what it is, I'll kill for her. You know what I'm saying? I'll do whatever she wants. But I would be lying if I didn't say that I think she was setting herself up. Just a teeny bit, you know what I'm saying? But don't tell her that. I want her to know I ride for her.
As Kiana began to navigate her solo career, her family became more influential than ever.
DivaGurls is cute, but that was strategy. See, Kiana is the Beyonce in the Sea of Ferris. Look, there's always one girl fucking it up for everybody, okay? This girl up here can't keep it together. That one over there boosting. I wasn't about to let my baby mess up her career for these other ones, okay? I had to remind her, loyalty don't pay the bills. Solo careers do. Boop.
Now with her family on payroll, Kiana set her sights on taking it to the top. Kiana began to climb in the social circles in the music industry through Ray J's connections. As a result, she began shelving the music her and KP had created. Feeling betrayed and edged out of the moving train, KP lashed out in social media, sparking a viral feud.
Our relationship got a little rockier when she started kind of going outside and working with other producers without my, I don't want to say consent, without really just telling me. I kind of felt like the loyalty was tested.
They've been spotted together a couple of times. And I don't think it's a coincidence that you're seeing Ray J more and more and KP less and less. But I also think it's a little complicated when your baby mama's in her third trimester. But I heard of stranger things.
The part that I didn't like was the messy thing when it got all out in the public. I don't mess with that. I don't rock with that. I rock with you, but not with that. And so from that moment forward, I just couldn't trust him anymore. You know, I felt like Diana Ross and he was Berry Gordy. He was trying to hold me back, and I had to stop in the name of love.
Ironically, the drama brought more exposure to Kiana, culminating in a tell-all interview where she addressed the rumors head-on.
What's your relationship with KP?
I mean, he's our producer. I love KP. I mean, without him, very talented. Without him, we wouldn't have a lot of the hits that we have.
Ironically, I was just on a flight coming in this morning with Ray J. We all know he hit it first. You're dating him, right?
I don't have a man.
No.
At the end of the day, me and Ray J, we met. He's dope. I think we could have a record somewhere, and you know, in line. We'll see at the end of the day. No, doesn't matter. Look, I keep my mouth open and my legs closed.
Wow, really? Wait, you're what?
No, that's what I mean.
Got it. Shantae, where's she at?
Where is she at? Where's Shantae at?
She on TikTok.
Where's Shantae at? I haven't seen her.
You're just fresh off this tour with Kiki Palmer. I know she can be a lot. How was that?
I really don't like talking about that bitch.
Who's responsible for this success?
I mean, you sang, but lead, but
you can't buy talent.
But I think we all played a role. We all balanced the group really well.
We all played a role, but there's one role that's played
with all of our talent.
Now, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I wouldn't be doing the Lord's work if I didn't ask you to sing something a cappella.
You want us to sing on right now?
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm a rapper, so like you can sing if you want to.
Yeah.
Isn't she lovely? She's doing it low, but you get. Isn't she wonderful?
That was good.
I heard the blend. I did hear it.
A few moments later.
The kids have crowned me as the Beyonce of the group. You know, I wouldn't say that about myself, but hey, I gotta step into it if that's what the cards are being dealt. And I just think we can really do it big. And it's no shade to the girls. I love them, but fuck them.
I mean, you really are carrying. So I mean,
and my back hurts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm tired, and I love them. I think I always, I'm seeing reunion tours. I'm seeing, New Edition gets together every now and then. Yeah. I know with the new record that I have that we could really do it.
I'm interested.
So there was so much drama going on between Kiana and KP. And honestly, that was fueling her music. I mean, she was becoming a better vocalist, a better writer. I mean, the people were loving it. And so at that point, that's when we decided to invest all our dollars into Kiana.
Kiana's viral moment solidified her position as a rising star, even as DivaGurl began to crumble.
Guys, every group has an anchor. Every group has an anchor. Y'all know that. Temptations, David Ruffin. TLC, T-Box.
Until we get our act together, there might not be any more DivaGurl. I might be done with y'all. And my star might not be here. So what's up?
Did you get the care package I sent you?
I did.
Size 7.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna give you one more shot, and it's gonna be with Afforded. Y'all might be in the movie, okay? So get it together, but otherwise, I'm gonna go look for my other talent, and it ain't DivaGurl.
Despite the internal turmoil, DivaGurl still made waves. Their single Afforded became the lead track for a major blockbuster film starring none other than Kiki Palmer. The song debuted at #1 on the charts and went platinum shortly after.
I said it clear, don't waste my time. I only want it if it's mine. Better be sure. If it ain't that, I can't afford it. Can't afford it.
Sade got indicted. Underground released DivaGurl's final single, Leave You Alone, to capitalize off the publicity from Sade's arrest, using an AI model to digitally replace her stand-in.
Then I'm gone. If you don't like what I'm on, you could turn around and leave me alone. Let's talk, show me some. Yeah, you fly.
Leave You Alone went straight to #1 for 4 consecutive weeks, but even this success wasn't enough to hold the group together. Internal conflicts, external pressures, and the IRS finally boiled over, leading to the disbandment of DivaGurl. For Kiana, the breakup marked a turning point. Fueled by the fallout, she channeled her energy into creating an all-new sound for her solo album. With A-list producers on her side, she began climbing the ranks as a solo artist. Now Kiana stands at the pinnacle of her solo career. Her first single has gone gold, and she's preparing to release her highly anticipated debut album.
I just feel like Kiana used me from the beginning. Like, she saw an opportunity for me to basically fit the bill of her career, and she took it. And I don't think I'll really ever forgive her for that.
Despite the messy dissolution, Kiana hasn't forgotten her roots. She put on a solo benefit concert where the proceeds would partially go to Sade's legal fees. She even hired Lachey as her choreographer and is in pre-production for her next music video.
Not surprised she went solo, but you know, I think that fits her. And you know, now I'm her choreographer, so you know, I'm used to pretty much being her backup anyways. So
I had no idea what I was in for when I first started. And we'll just say I'll never forgive her. She knows what she did and she knows who she is.
Monet is currently 7 months pregnant and recently extended an invitation to her baby shower to Lachey and Sade.
I would never hold any grudges against the girls because who has time to hate?
Sade sends her love. KP is producing demos for Monet's potential solo album.
Look, I'm not saying you can't be pregnant, you can't work. But everybody's not Cardi B. Shit, even Cardi B's not Cardi B.
And we reached out to a representative for Shantae's whereabouts. We have yet to receive a response.
Everybody's a villain in somebody's story, but I'll tell you like this. I love DivaGurl. I love them for everything that they gave me, who they made me to become. But I'm a hard worker. I'm not heartless, but I'm a hard worker. And I want to make it to the top! And there's only one way to do that. And that's to take it serious. So the girls may hate me, they may think that I left them stranded, but I'm not any of those things. I'm just Michael Jackson, and they're the brothers.
This is the rise and fall of DivaGurl, the story behind the music on KeyTV.
I can tell just by the way you touch me. There is no other place that I could be, boy. With just one look at me, you know when something's up. You never need a reason, you do just because. It's not about the cars you got, but what you spend on your watch. It's about the way you make me feel, that make me wanna rock with you. It's not about the spot you got, but what you spend on your watch. It's about the way you make me feel, that make me wanna rock with you. 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 Make me wanna rock with you.
You know it's your girl.